Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Or something, whatever. So, dramatic beginning. Yes, I see. So, we are back on the camper build. So, if you watched the last episode, the two of you that did, you may remember that I cleaned up everything and I got everything away, and it was Thanksgiving, and I had the skins laid out, and so luckily I was able to actually spend most of Thanksgiving Day. Had a good Thanksgiving dinner, and then I spent all Black Friday and all Saturday working on this. So I got good, probably, I think I got about somewhere around 8 to 10 hours on Thursday, and then probably 12 to 13 hours Saturday and Friday each. And then Sunday I was feeling kind of crappy. I caught a cold. So Saturday I was feeling under the weather. Sunday I was just way tired and exhausted from this and all the building. So I pretty much stopped at that point, but we got a lot of work done. We got the walls, we got the skins in, we got our structure built. So we got our kind of 2x4s. We got our framing up. So we got plywood, and then we have a 1x2 plywood. And there's just some things I wish I'd have done different now. But I put a lot of wood up here to try and reinforce this section to make it as strong as possible. And then we got all of our little cleats going around. That's so that we can start creating and bending our own plywood form here. Give you a better look at that there. So what we're doing is one layer at a time. Right now there's 2 layers here. One layer at a time, we're gluing down and nailing in these strips. So those 2-inch strips, they're getting glued and tacked over the whole cleat system, blah, blah, blah. Basically creating one, sorry, still got a cough here. Creating one long solid plywood backbone all the way around the corners. So this is going to be one continuous piece. Going to go all the way down. Now right here, we're going to step down a little bit. If I remember, as long as I don't screw it up, we're going to lose a layer. And that's going to create kind of a drip edge, because any water coming up off the top of here, I want to channel it into this drip edge channel, and then I want to dump it out down here. Then I'm gonna have to channel out a little bit of this. I kind of did this a little too early, but that's how the entire camper has gone. Literally, it's been one thing on top of another on top of another. You know, first starting with the biggest axle I could find, and then I made the longest rail I could get, and you know, for the amount of room I have in the garage, and then made it as wide as I could, and then this is as much as I could go here, and then this piece was as big as I could go there, and everything is just kind of built one upon each other. So everything's custom fit, everything's custom cut, and way too much time doing it. But anyways, the wall is built. That's the main point. I've got the other wall kind of, I got the skins cut and somewhat ready to go. And then, of course, this wall, we're still working on it, but I'm hoping this weekend I'll have those ribs done 100%. I'm hoping, maybe, theoretically, possibly. And then I'm gonna work on this wall. And kind of like a quick run through how I do that is I take the upper skin. This is gonna kind of seem backwards, but I take the upper skin and I put it on these stilts. And these stilts are literally just to align it in the universe, in the multi-phasic space-time continuum, so that we can line up this top line here with this sheet so that we can line it so it's straight and it's not all cattywampus, you know. So the stilts are literally just to get that skin in the outer space where we need it to be to make a nice straight line. And then once that's figured out, then I take the skin and I start putting in the framing, the studs around the windows and the door, and get those in place. And once those are at length and they're touching and they're cut to size, then we take the stilts out, apply the skin to the framing, the bottom skin, and then once that bottom skin is attached to the framing stuff, then we can take that whole piece and attach it here. And I did actually bolt through a couple of those, so it's not just relying on construction adhesive and a couple screws, but we got some through bolts here and over here, just so I know that at least those 2 points are 100% anchored to the base plywood. And then of course we put in these strips here to, and I should have put one right here. I'll probably do that eventually, but yeah, because it's not lining up all the way, but I did that all the way down the seam so that everything is nice and flat, but I did not do it there and I forgot about that, so I'll put in a piece there. But yeah, everywhere we had a seam, I put in a piece of plywood, and then I stapled the crap out of it. Stapled the seam, stapled the crap out of the seam and the staples crap. So that way, you know, hopefully that skin will never move. Someday when it's all painted or wallpapered or whatever I'm gonna do, hopefully it'll be nice and smooth and you won't see like the seam here, like this one. This one will be visible, so I'll have to fix that. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna try and finish this wall and then hopefully get started on this wall. And then you'll see some space-time continuums of kind of mirrored, you know, evil Spock versus good Spock kind of thing going on here. So that's the plan anyway. That's the hopes and the dreams. And then, yeah, I think that's enough babbling for now. So I think you get the idea. But once that's done, it should be mostly done. Now it's not really going to be done. I still need to put in, like, here's some cleats for handrail for the wifey. In case you don't know, if you're not in the know, if you're one of those 3 people who hasn't watched this video series before, the wife is needy. That's why I call it the Handi-Camper. So I need to put some handrails. I'm probably going to put one right in here. This one is for a table, little flop, what do you call them, like those pop-in tables. Same thing here. This is for a little side table, but I'll have to put a handle somewhere in here or right here, probably right here, here and here, but that's probably a little too high for her. And I'll have to do the same down here somewhere. And then of course we need to put in a marker light, a couple porch lights, another marker light over there, and then I don't know, whatever other pieces, but that's for future me to worry about. Yeah, this weekend we'll just worry about getting the main framing done, and yeah, so that's where we is, and that be the is. So thanks for watching.